Here I'm going to show you how to get to Roundtable Hold pretty quick. There's a few ways you can do this. You can either go open world and go off to Caelid or something like that. But in the starting area that we've got here in Limgrave, we've got Gatefront Ruins. There's a Site of Grace here, and Melina will give you a little hint as to where you need to go, which is Stormvale Castle, which is all the way up here. So what we're going to do is go all the way there and then have a little look and you know, basically get quick access to the Roundtable Hold by starting a bit of a battle. So I'll show you the route. I might speed it up depending on how long it takes. Do make sure you've got Torrent before you do this. If you've not got that or not got Torrent, have a little look at my other videos. But we're going to shoot all the way up here. Now, a big old troll drops down here in Stormgate, but the good news is you can just ignore the dude, so he might splatter you. So just move real quick, scoot forwards and jump, and just ignore everything. You can go and take these on later if you wish, but there's no special bonus for doing that. You may as well just scoot all the way through. This dude will blow the horn and get lots more enemies to come and attack you. But just keep going all the way through, all the way up. So there we've got a flask of golden seed that you can get. So grab yourself that. And there's also a Site of Grace up here you can get if you're worried that you may get taken out on the way. So that's probably a good thing just to grab real quick. So you can do that here. The rest of the Site of Grace like so. So let's just do that. Let's just take this wolf out. Just touch this grace. Now I've got that, so if I die, it's all good. So we'll just rest quickly. And then we'll go up to Stormvale Castle. So we'll just get on Torrent again. So now if we get wiped out, at least we've got the Site of Grace that we can fast travel to. These soldiers, again, we can just ignore and just get ourselves all the way up. Part of the reason for doing this, if you are a confessor or a faith-based character, then getting access to some of the spells at Roundtable Hold can be quite useful. We can get that Scarab, we'll get that later. But we're just going to go all the way up here, nice and quick, until we get to our first battle. Now, ooh, so you can see that's actually quite annoying that I've got worn out there. So let's see if I can survive, hopefully. But just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. If you do get knocked off of Torrent, just so you can get through. This is the guys pelting you with the ballista. Take them out. And then run forward up here. So there's another Site of Grace here, which we're going to touch. So we are good there. So I can see this guy's taking me on. Just take them out. Like so. You can rest at the Site of Grace to replenish. You're now going to get your butt kicked in your first battle, unless you're really good, and it doesn't really matter. This is just basically a prerequisite for getting to Roundtable Hold. So while we do this battle, you can summon someone here to help you, but you will probably get smashed in this first one if you're still low level. So it's up to you whether you do this or not. So I'm just going to touch the gold summon sign, summon this cooperator. Yes, but we are going to get smashed. So if you've got lots of runes, you may not want to do this because your runes will be lost in here unless you can get back and defeat who you're going to take here on here. But you're likely to get beaten pretty hard here to begin with. But we'll have a little go here and see. So we get a little movie sequence here. And now Margit is gone. So has all of my wolves. And as expected, Margit did beat us. We had a good crack there considering I've not leveled up the character at all. But yeah, couldn't quite do it. But this is going to sort out access to Roundtable Hold, hopefully. So if we go back and we rest at the Site of Grace, we'll probably see, there we go, Melina appears.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Roundtable Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
And there you go. So we'll go to Roundtable Hold.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
And there you are at Roundtable Hold. So as it says, it's a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited on the premises due to the Pact of Non-Aggression. This rule is in effect when the Roundtable icon is displayed. The Roundtable Hold is located outside of this world. Fast travel is the only way to reach it. Use the map to travel there. So one of the things that confuses a lot of people is how to leave Roundtable Hold. If you want to leave here, all you need to use is your map, because there's no simple way of getting out of here. So you hit your map here, and then down the bottom left hand side where it says Sites of Grace, then right button here, and then you can go back to where you were before. So that's how you leave it as well, but also how to get to it. This is a really useful place for getting yourself some extra incantations from Brother Corrin over there, and lots of other things. There is also a nasty boss over in that area in the balcony. If you drop down there, they will batter you and you will lose your runes. There is a way of getting your runes back though, which I do show in a separate video on my other channel. I'll probably do it on here as well, just to show you how that works. Hopefully that was useful to you. If it was, a thumbs up please, much appreciated. Thanks for watching.